A little bit different. Easy thing to do this. Immortality is not good for humans because of these three things. Living forever is not necessary. Immortality is a good solution for people who want to do this, this, and this. Guys, easy words are good and bad. I would prefer that you find better synonyms, good and bad. Immortality is not a good solution for humans. Living forever is not a good solution for humans to be happy. Okay, do you all understand? Thesis. Stop. Do you understand what a thesis is? Fill in the blanks. This is this. Because. And what do you put after the because?
Your reasons.
Your three reasons that you're going to discuss in your paragraphs. Because of this, this, and this. Leave that comment there. Horn.
I'm really confused because I think that people can use they want is they want to know like they want.
Okay, it's not about what people. It's not. This is not an opinion. It sort of is your opinion, but what you have to do is based on. You can't make up stuff. When it comes test time, you've got to pull from the passage. Based on what the passage, where are you going with this? Are you for living longer? Okay, so what's your thesis? Living longer lives is what? Is what? Okay, and we can find better words than good. We can come back and look for synonyms. Yeah, I mean, we can come up with others. But it's good for what? Or it's necessary, or it's helpful for people who want to. What are your three reasons? Get to know their great-great-grandchildren. What's another reason?
Get to do things they couldn't have done.
In order to get to do things that they normally wouldn't do in a shorter lifespan. And what's your last reason? See what I mean?
To make the world a better place. Like
The what?
To make the world a better place, like help out. Like,
I can't hear you.
Like to make better inventions to help our life.
I still can't hear you.
Make the world better.
I still can't hear you.
Like make inventions, like to make the world better.
Okay, but if I'm not an inventor, that's not going to work for everybody. If I'm not an inventor, that right there doesn't work for me. So you see what I'm saying? You've got to come up with something that works for people. That works for the general public. Okay? Now, here we go. I've given you a lesson on that. Now we're going to time you. I need you to write your thesis statement completely. Write a complete thesis statement. Are you ready? Go. got it? No. I will. We'll give you about 15 more seconds. Stop. Your pencils down. Now, some of you go, I didn't get anything written. I didn't get this done. Some of you got it done. It's probably not correct because I'm going to have to go back and look at them. Before test time, you're going to know how to write a thesis statement in 2 minutes, less than 2 minutes. And they're going to be done right. We're going to work on that. We're going to work on this day in, day out until testing's over. Okay? You need to know how to write a thesis statement. You'll be writing papers the rest of your lives. At least college through school. Okay? I'll be looking through these. If you didn't get them finished, you will. When I look over them, I'll give it back to you. Okay? We're going to move on. 2 minutes. So, right here, guys, look already, when it comes time, if that takes 2 minutes and I gave you 1 minute to write, get an idea for a hook, 3 minutes already. 3 minutes. Commentary. Do we need to write down commentary? No. Commentary is going to be added when you write the paper. That's going to clean these two, that's going to, join these two ideas together and clean up anything that your audience may need. Okay? So we're not going to write down ideas. That's just there to remind you that you need to add commentary. Any question on your intro? So far we have spent maybe 4 minutes, 3-4 minutes on this. Okay, let's go to our second paragraph. Transition. That T stands for transition. Transition is just movement from one point to another, and we use specific words for transition. What's an easy transition for your first supporting paragraph, Natalie? The first. The first. So out to the side. That's an easy one. The first. That's your transition. My first reason for not wanting to live longer. I'll wait till everybody's with me. My first reason for not wanting to live longer. Somebody give me a reason. I don't want to live longer. Jack. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to be wasting the time that I have now instead of living now. Exactly. So, my first reason, and guys, look what I can do. I'm going to do this again because I know what follows. I know when I write my paper that my first reason, but I know to put that I'm going to reword that, but basically the first, I want to make sure that people, I'm not saying I. Why am I not saying I?
Because it's not an opinion.
It's not an opinion. You cannot put your opinion in this paper. This is an argument. You're just stating a side. So, my audience, I just think people in general, is that people need to enjoy the time that they have, not expect more time. We're a very spoiled, what did I just say? So, let's see how many of you heard me. We are very spoiled. Yes. That's what I said. Somebody's going to reset. What is that? Where can I put that?
Commentary.
Oh, commentary. I can add that. So from commentary, I can talk about we're spoiled.
Live in the present.
Ooh, I like that. Live in present.
Not the future.
You see, those are ideas that I can add there. They're just ideas. I may use them, I may not. You all like to see the topic sentence? Any question on this? Okay, go ahead and do yours. Do your transition and your topic sentence. What's your first supporting paragraph going to be about? That's what that is. Go. 1 minute. Stop. You're going to get in the habit of doing this. When I say stop, we're done. You should know where you're going with this. You should know where you're going. Now, TE, what does TE stand for? Textual evidence. You're going to like this because you don't have to write anything. But you are going to put something here. Go back to the passage. I have now got to go back to the passage that I read, and I have to find textual evidence that supports that people need to be happy in the now.
So that's not the stuff we're
Hang on. I've got to go over here and find where they need to be happy in the now. And I think I'm going to use the happy now is where this lady right here, I don't know that she says always keep your smile, but I can't imagine she'd be completely happy. Can somebody find me a better passage to use textual evidence to live in the now? Lauren? Anybody? Yes, Lewis. There you go. The fact that life must end is what makes life a gift, something to be cherished. That would be a good addition. Now let's say I underlined that when I read the passage. Here's the easy thing, guys. Everybody with me? I want you to see what I'm doing. Instead of writing this out over on my outline, I'm going to put a number 1 beside that, and you can do that on the test. I'm going to use that as my first piece of textual evidence. I'm going to go back and I'm going to put out from textual evidence, I'm going to put a number 1. And I know when it comes time to write that paragraph, I should have my transition, my topic sentence, the main idea of my paragraph. I know where my textual evidence is without having to skim through the whole passage again. And when I get to commentary, I'm going to talk about how we are a spoiled group of people. We always want more. We're never happy with what we have right now. And I've got a good paragraph if I develop it completely. Guys, right there, in doing that, we probably took 2 minutes tops, 3 minutes tops. So do you see where we took 3 to 4 minutes on this, about 2 to 3 minutes on this? Do you see how this should only take a total of about 5 or 10 minutes, no longer 10, 12 minutes? But now we can develop a whole paragraph on this. And we could develop a whole paragraph on this, and we know where to go. This is a time saver. It may not seem like it in here, and I know you all are going, oh my gosh, this lesson's dragging on and on. It's to get you ready for testing. And more importantly, it's getting you ready for any type of writing that you will do. This format is pretty much identical no matter what you're writing in. Okay? We're not done with this. When we come back in here tomorrow, we're going to pick up right where we left off. Hold on, it's not time to go. Have a seat. Not time to go. Have a seat. If you think you're going to lose these papers before tomorrow, put them in the bucket right now.